charging up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my...
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Lions and the Giants on Thursday night primetime.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Giants offense ready to go to work, and they'll do so behind Daniel Jones in his 6th season now out of Duke.
And he's coming off an injury-shortened season. We're only playing 6 games, going 1-5 over that span, with just 3 total touchdowns on the year. But the Giants have a lot of confidence in him. They didn't draft a quarterback this year, and they're looking for him to bounce back and prove that last year was an anomaly.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long.
56.
Throwing, Jones. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Jones. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Out come the Lions for their first drive behind their 9th-year quarterback in year number 4 with Detroit. It's Jared Goff.
It's hardly an exaggeration to say that Goff has revitalized his career these last couple of years. And he's rewarded for it during the offseason, as Detroit has certainly made sure everyone knows he's their quarterback for the future. It's clear that they believe in him, and he's done nothing to sway them from that belief.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 46 yards. And the Lions will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
7-0 is our score. Ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They go right back to Singletary. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go play action here on 1st down. He gets it left side to Johnson. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Singletary, they'll go up the middle, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. Jones. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And he's going to go down again. John Kaminsky, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Kennedy. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Off play action. Here's Hooker sliding out of the pocket. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. They'll go for it. Hooker forced out to his left. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. A first carry now for Craig Reynolds. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing. Hooker rolling to his left. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Hendon Hooker, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
And New York set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, Everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
They look to throw. It's locked. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. On the ground with a tight end. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillandale as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Here we go. Strike.
Now Hooker. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Hooker. They'll roll him out right. Past the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Hooker. Steps away. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Hendon Hooker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Ready.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Ready. Let's go.
Hooker. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
Ready, ready.
Here's Hooker to throw it. Out to his left. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Let's go.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Taken down by Trey Herndon. A gain of 16 yards.
Hooker's going to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4. In motion, the tight end. Hooker now off play action. On the move to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Hooker rolling to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Escaping the pressure right. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Hodgins in motion. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They fake the handoff, now Locke. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. And some concerns caused him to slip to the 5th round. I guess if you're him, the good news is you kind of flew up. No escape for Locke, and he'll go down. Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Fielded at the 33. Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So little by little, the better of these two sides starting to become more and more apparent.
3 points is not a knockout blow in the 3rd quarter, but when the other guys haven't shown they can do anything, they don't have any points, this is looking pretty good. Maybe not a knockout blow, but a good stiff jab, that's for sure.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Throwing now is Locke. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kirby Joseph, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Badgley on for the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Tracy going to get it on 1st down. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. To throw it is Locke. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Giants on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9. Locke now to throw. Lions pressure. He's brought down.
Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
Now Locke, gotta have this one.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Hendon Hooker,
25 yards.
and the Lions continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call.
So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, the preseason's time for working out the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager to impress, trying to make this team. And that time we saw one take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
Here's Locke to throw.
That caught by Manhertz.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8. Let's go now. At the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Locke. His throw incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Locke.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Giants 1st down.
Locke looks to throw it again.
No escape for Locke, and he'll go down.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Brings up 3rd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Locke. Steps away to his left. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
It has been a dream start to the preseason thus far as they look to finish things strong in the 4th quarter.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Hooker buying time to his left.
Well, that's brought in by Knight.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Looking to throw. Hooker being chased out left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.